Several law enforcement agencies in Hidalgo County have signed an editorial assuring the public the new SB4 law will make Texas communities safer.
But as Joel Flores explains, here in the Valley, many are not convinced. They worry that the new law will put them in even more danger.
My interpretation of the bill is exactly the way that the governor sees that. And so the message is the community shouldn't fear this bill. You have the sheriff and all the police chiefs telling you you shouldn't fear this bill.
23 law enforcement officials in Hidalgo County have signed their name to an op-ed regarding Senate Bill 4, written by Governor Greg Abbott with input from Hidalgo County Sheriff Eddie Guerra and McAllen Police Chief Victor Rodriguez.
We are required in all of our stops to have probable cause in order for those stops or those detentions to be lawful. So we say we operate that way. We believe we operate that way, and this does not change that.
While Sheriff Guerra tells CBS 4 he never agreed with the law itself, he insists that nothing will change locally regarding local and federal law enforcement operations, and that the op-ed was written to decrease fear and uncertainty about what the law really does.
To show me your papers, again, if you're being lawfully detained by a peace officer, you have to identify yourself, regardless of, but we're not going to ask your immigration status, first of all, because we don't have the authority to enforce it.
On the other hand, according to Mission Chief Roberto Dominguez,
you have to understand that the law also says that the agency has to, can never put a policy together that will forbid the officer from being given the opportunity to ask.
This we need to fight in the streets, and we need to fight in the courts. We need to make sure that SB4 is not implemented.
In an effort to stop SB4 from taking effect this fall, La Unión del Pueblo Entero and the Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund are in the process of filing a lawsuit against the state. Meanwhile, El Paso County, its sheriff, and other organizations are suing the state, saying that the law, if enacted, would violate several provisions of the U.S. Constitution, including the 14th Amendment's guarantee of the equal protection of laws, the 14th Amendment's due process clause, and the 4th Amendment protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. Other suits have been filed by the city of El Cenizo and Maverick County.
Again, we do not support Senate Bill 4. However, come September 1st, Senate Bill 4 is now going to be a law, and we're all law enforcement officers, and we have a sworn duty to enforce the law.
In Hidalgo County, Joel Flores, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
Chief Dominguez says the Mission Police Department plans to purchase nearly 200 body cams in the next couple of months in an effort to promote transparency as SB4 goes into effect.